Guys, good morning, good afternoon, depends where you're watching from. My name is Feyi Shayo Ade. If this is your first time of coming across my channel, please do also hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and join this family. Okay, so because of the old German embassy consulate issues that most countries are having, I said to film this video to help most people out, because the reason why most people want to come to Germany is because of the free school, and some want to come because of free school but they cannot afford the blocked account issue. So I said to make my research about countries that you could actually go to study for free or affordable rates. For instance, Germany's schools are not for free. Even the public universities, you still pay a semester tickets, money, and all of that, school fees. So not really school fees, but it's really cheap. But then people like to come here. But there are other countries also that offer something similar if you're interested. So if you're interested in this video, do want to stay to the end of this video. So without further ado, let us dive right into the video. What I talk about is Norway. Norway, you can actually study in Norway for absolutely free, pay nothing except for the union fee, which is about 30 to 60 euro. And I think this is a good deal. Okay, a good deal. 60. In fact, in Germany, you pay about 200 to 300 or so euros per semester. This one, 30 euro. That's a very good deal. Okay. Another thing about Norway is for the private universities. Also, private universities, you can also study in private universities, but then you'll be needing about 7,000 to 19,000 euros for studying in private universities. So the decision is yours to make. Some people don't like public university. Some people like to study in private universities instead. So why not? You can do that. But this is even way cheaper than going to Canada or to the UK or to the US or Australia. You know, other countries that are quite expensive because not everyone can actually afford to pay those school fees. So another thing is that living in Norway is not cheap. It's not so expensive either. It's in the middle. Living costs per month will cost you around 800 to 1,004 every month. So yeah, it's not cheap, it's not expensive, it's in the middle. Another good thing about Norway is that doesn't require a blocked account, but then you need to obviously prove your financial means of having at least 12,100 euros in your bank account. You know, that is better than having your money locked up somewhere, like the German one where your money is locked up somewhere and then you won't be able to access it until you have the right until you have the right document, like a home, all of this story, bank accounts, that this one is just in your bank account back at home where you could prove to them that yes, I have 12,100, and then you go. And yes, you can also work while studying in Norway. I mean, I don't want to go too deep into each of these countries, so this video will not be too long. So instead, when I film about each country, then I would explain in detail. Okay, so someone else will ask, what is the post-study visa like? The post-study visa is 1 year, and also after that, once you get a job, you get 3 years resident permit. And after that 3 years expires, you can get your PR, and you're on your way to being a citizen, right? So it's that easy. Saying it's that easy when it comes to the saying, but the work might not be so easy. But if you put your mind to it, you can do it, you can achieve it. Okay, so yes, that's it about Norway. So next country is actually one of my favorite country, which is Luxembourg. That's a very beautiful country. I mean, the time I went to Luxembourg, I felt at home. So this is a country that if someone should ask me, I'll say yes, why not go for it. This is not absolutely free. I mean, the school fee starts from 0 to 5,200. Luxembourg is kind of like a small country, I would say, but also a very rich country. So they have just one public university, which is the University of Luxembourg. So yes, you can be lucky to get some courses that you pay absolutely nothing on in the country. I mean, in the university, and then you could also get somewhere you might have to pay just stipends, and that is actually very affordable. And one thing else about Luxembourg, it's not so cheap, it's not so expensive either. It's expensive, but not so expensive. It's like the range of Norway also, from 700 to 1,005 every month. Another thing about Luxembourg is that the transport there is free. I mean, wherever you're going, just take the bus, take the train. It's free. You pay absolutely nothing, basically. Up on, up off. I mean, I really like that. I wish we had that in Germany. Okay, yes, the post-study visa for Luxembourg is actually 9 months. You could either start a business with that or you get a job. So if you start a business related to your field of study or something like that, Then after that, you can get your permanent your resident permit, and then your permanent residency, and then you get your citizenship afterwards. So that's basically it for Luxembourg. But because there are very few universities in Luxembourg, so it's like high competition. So the school fees is not so high because everyone is trying to get the pupil to their school every year. And it's very international. I would say it's an international country. So the country I'm talking about is Austria. I've not been to Austria, but my friends that have been there said it's very beautiful. So yes, this is about the beauty right now. So for Austria, you can actually study in the University of Applied Sciences, starting from 726 euros to 7,500 euros every year. It's not free, but then it's also cheap. I mean, if you are working and schooling in Austria, for you to pay a school fees of maybe let's say 800 euros every semester is not a lot. Every semester means 4 months. Every 4 months or twice in a year, that's not a lot of money. That's you paying 1,600 for you to school, compared to you going to other countries that are very expensive that you may not be able to afford. Another country that is very affordable if you want to go to the University of Applied Sciences. But if you want to go to the universities, it's about 1,452 euros every year. So that's another thing about Austria. Okay, so it's not absolutely free, but I would say it's still very affordable. It's very, very, very affordable compared to other schools that you're hearing out of the school fees. So, and then you are offered a post-study visa of 1 year after school, and then when you get, like as usual, you understand? So yeah, just same as Norway. Norway also offers 1 year. The next country I'm talking about is Iceland. So if you know you're going to study in Iceland, like the name Iceland, so you already know it's going to be very cold. So you have to endure. Same thing with Norway. Norway too is cold. So these are things that you have to endure. So Iceland, you can also study for absolutely free. Yeah, free. You can study for free at the public universities, 0 fees, and you can actually pay 2,500 for the private universities. And you can pay 2,500 per year and upward for the private universities. This is also a very good deal, So who doesn't like to study for free? Who doesn't like to go to school and not pay anything, So free, absolutely free, and put your money somewhere else out of school fees. But then for the school fees for the public university, you might be asked to pay a one-time fee of about 100 to 250 euros. Just a one-time thing, just once, and that's it. So yeah, that's okay also. It's very affordable. Living cost can be from 900 upwards. It's quite expensive. Just know that if the living cost in a country is expensive, so will be your minimum wage. Like the minimum wage also will be something that's quite high. You understand? So if your living cost is very expensive, just know that they might be paying you so much when you work part-time compared to other countries. But then the post-study visa here is also very little. It's just 6 months. That's not a lot, but I mean, if you want to stay back, but if you want to stay back, and also a very good country, you could also get a job and all of that. But yeah, it depends on you. So if you want to stay back, you also know that for the countries I've mentioned, just because they're not English speaking countries, you have to put an effort into learning their language. That's you being integrated into the system more. So it's better in learn language, so that getting a job after school will be easier. Yes, you could also get a job in English, but then having a second language is also like a privilege, So another thing I would advise is, if you want to go to any of these countries, you have to start learning the language the moment you make up your mind. That's a mistake I made. The moment you made up your mind that, I'm going to Norway, I'm going to Iceland, I'm going to Austria, I'm going to Luxembourg, whatever country, it's better you start learning the language, like enroll in school. I'm sure that in your country, respective countries, they would have respective language schools. So you could enroll in the language school and start learning the language that's they will be speaking in that country. So probably before you travel, you'll be done with your A1 or your A2, and then when you get there, you can continue with your B1, and then before you know it, you're good. If you take a course that's like 2 years for masters or 3 years for bachelor, it might not be so easy, but you have to try your best to learn the language so that you have a job once you graduate. It'll be easier for you to have a job once you graduate. The next country is Czech Republic. It's free, but you have to learn the language already. If you can speak and understand the language and read, then you can actually study for free, absolutely free in Czech Republic. If you want in English, it's about 0 to 20,000 euros. It depends on you. It's very cheap to live in. It's about 300 to 650 euros to living expenses. Another country also that if you could learn the language, you could also study for free is Brazil. The language there, then you could also study for free. Same with Czech Republic. If you could learn the language, you could also study for free. And that brings me to the end of this video. Like I said, I didn't want the video to be so long, so I didn't dive into the countries stuff properly, like into each of the countries. So expect me to make a video on each of the countries and explain probably documents required, and whatever you want me to explain properly in those countries, please do also leave them in the comment section, and I would film a video about those in the upcoming videos. Okay, so without further ado, oh my god, what am I doing again? Alright guys, so if you watched up until this point, please watch subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers before my birthday, which is December 1st. So please do want to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. Please share this video on your Insta story, tag me, because someone might be out there that need this video, that wants to jackpot but cannot afford to go to the US or to the UK. But for instance, Norway is a very good country to go and study. Okay, so that's it. So without further, what is wrong with you, Faye? What are you doing? Okay guys, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. Thank you. Please like my video, please share, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.